Let's talk about the other side of this. What about for leadership? It's awesome. I think that's a great segue because what we could say is there are all of these things that as a leader we should be doing and doing regularly. And how can we use AI to help us be better leaders? And communication would certainly be one of those, right? As a key area that we probably underperform as leaders that AI can help us do. Maybe if we step back up one level higher and say, is there a paradigm to think, if we think about helping our teams do it based on tasks, maybe we think about it from a leadership standpoint is how do we manage or lead the agents, just like we would manage or lead people. How do we manage or lead agents to do strategically what we need to get done?
It's funny you say that because I was almost thinking the inverse. So on a Monday, I have Claude interview me and we do a pipeline meeting. And it's a pipeline and an existing client. What can I do to better support or whatever it may be to existing clients? And there's one other section in there related to just building my own business. So what are the outside of sales? What are the things like you learning vibe coding, for example?
Yeah.
Can an agent actually run a meeting for a team to make the meeting better? Can an agent run a better meeting? If I'm not good at running meetings, can an agent run a better meeting than I can?
How does AI help me be a leader to this new workforce that I have? But then also, how does AI work as my leader? That's interesting too.
Yeah. What do you think?
I've been thinking a lot about this. There was an article in the Wall Street Journal that said that there's the rise of the solopreneur that is generating more than $1 million of recurring revenue a year. And these are exploding. And they profiled 3 of them, I think. And in this article, it talked about how they were basically multiplying themselves as employees to themselves using AI that would do what they would do. So it's like Mary Claire, the CEO, Mary Claire, the salesperson, Mary Claire, the CFO, Mary Claire, the shipping person. And from a culture standpoint, this is really interesting because one of the challenges of bringing an organization together culturally is all of the diverse personalities. Now, in some ways, that's an advantage too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not arguing that a monoculture is ideal, but as you're first getting started and getting off the ground, it certainly reduces the friction around what it is you're trying to accomplish and how you go about doing it, right? So there's some interesting outcomes, maybe some positive, maybe some negative, about how this is happening, but it's certainly very effective.
Let's take one of my clients is going to bring out a fractional CFO. One of the founders was managing the finances, believed he wasn't that good. He wasn't bad, but he thought it could be better. Could he have used an agent to do this?
Right. And would that agent be every bit as good as the fractional CFO? If you're like, look, I'm okay, but I need some more help. And therefore, let's bring in an agent and see what they bring back. Now, one of the challenges there is you don't know when AI is right and when it's wrong if you don't have the expertise.
There's the judgment perspective that AI can't replace the 30, 40 some odd years of experience and judgment that you've collected. I don't
Correct. I don't think so either yet. But I do think this. I do think you might have brought in that agent to still do partially what you're going to pay that fractional CFO to do and have the fractional CFO look over, what's happening. Like, I mean, you've probably done some of this as well. You can take your own personal financial portfolio and ask Claude how to invest it.
Yeah.
And they're going to come back with ideas. You still need to go test those ideas on, you need some other data points. That can't be your only data point, but it's a very strong start